Hello there everybody, Sam's Trains here. Welcome back to the railway and welcome back to Sam's Trains Live. This is very sadly the end of the series. It's the final episode. I guess that also means it's kind of the end of the summer as well, which is a bit miserable, but I will be back with more live streams soon. And the even better news is that this is going to be quite a fun episode. I'm going to be revealing what you have revealed as your favourite real railway in the world, so that's going to be interesting. I'm going to be showing some real trains that I've been able to go and fill now that the restrictions have lifted, so that's awesome. Let's see, loads of trains to run, so that means lots of requests, lots of live running, that's going to be fun. And of course there is the big giveaway which is happening today. We're going to find out who is going to win the engines. But first of all, let's check in. How is everybody doing? It is nice to see you all here again. We've got a super chat from Lewis Hughes, thank you so much. Davis Harrigan, thank you very much to you. Would love to see any of your Class 66 locos with a container and hopper mixed train. Love those sorts of concepts. You got it, Davis. Thank you very much. Oh, and he's also got a Merchant Navy based on my review, and it's a beauty. Oh, that's a good idea, Davis. Good choice, good choice. William Babcock as well wanted to see 2 fast pocket rockets in HST style with all 7 egg vans at full speed. That's if there was such a thing of a derailment express, then that would be it. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. Anyway, Mark7188 is here. Hello to you. Rory Stevens, let's get some shout outs in there. Jaden Laga says, love you, Sam. Oh, thank you. It's very kind. Read my name, Sam, says milky potatoes. Milky potatoes. I don't know how I feel about that. Milky potatoes. No, I don't think that one would do for me, but hey, if you like potatoes and milk, that's okay. Joseph Kyle Larson 5, how many trains do you have? Well, thank you for the super chat. I dread to know, frankly, is the answer. I think it's somewhere around the 500 mark for locos. Yeah, it's a bit silly, isn't it, that? But yeah, I think it's somewhere around 500. It's crazy. Oh, Harry C says, what are you printing? Ah, that's a good question. Well, I'm currently printing some, let's focus, couplings. I'm doing quite a big project at the moment, and that project needs couplings. And I'll show you. I guess I'll show you the couplings when they're done. They should be finished before the end of the stream. I'm really just looking at it at the moment just to make sure the leveling is right before I do more complicated bits. But yeah, the couplings are really the worst things I print. So if they work, then I know everything else that I try will. So. Yep, couplings is the answer. It was a bit long-winded, but that is the answer. Mega Train Lover, thank you so much. Could you please run a King with some Great Western coaches? Yes, of course. Let's talk about all this stuff then. So, first of all, is the giveaway going ahead? This is just to say a massive thank you to the supporters of the channel. So I am giving away these 3 models today on the last episode of the series. Those are this brand new Bachmann Midland Railway Brakevan, a lovely bit of pre-grouping rolling stock, that is going today. Then we've got the Hornby Peckett, the 040 version, and another lovely Peckett livery, that is going today. And then finally there is another tank engine, the legendary Hornby J50, amazing tank engine by Hornby, and that is going today. So check out the description for more information. I think you've got till about 2:30 to get entered. Thank you so much again for all of the support with the live streams, I really do appreciate it. And of course, if you would like to have a request shown, there's a lot of folks in here that have already got a request in there. All you have to do is donate £5 or the equivalent in whatever currency you use. You use the little super chat down there. You choose the loco, choose the rolling stock, and I will run it live during one of these streams. Anything that you do donate via the super chat does go back into the channel. It keeps it alive. It means that I can keep making videos, and it means that I can continue to do what I absolutely love to do for a living. So as always, I am so grateful for that. Obviously, this is the final stream of the series, so I will fill this stream up with requests, and then any that spill over, any that I don't have time to do today, will actually go into a main video on my channel, which is pretty exciting. So yeah, last episode of each series, you do get the chance to have your request and a shout out in a main Sam's Trains video. So yep, keep them coming in and see if you can surprise me with your crazy ideas. It's amazing. I mean, I've been doing these requests for maybe 4 years, something like that. it's still crazy how many different combinations I've never tried. So yeah, see if you can think of anything original. Is it the end of the series? It says Alpha 008. Oh well, never mind. Here's to more requesting any 3 diesels in numerical class order, i.e. 66, 67, or any rolling stock. That one's going to make me think. I could do a 20, 24, 25. Do I have a 26? I'm going to have to sit down and figure that one out, Alpha 008. I suppose they don't have to be consecutive though, so yeah, that might be easier than I thought it was going to be. Oh yeah, and if you've got any birthdays, if you've had a birthday over the last few weeks or the next few weeks or whatever, you can super chat for any amount and I will play the hellish birthday song, so don't forget I've got that. Spoil everybody's day, it's brilliant. Lapis Wake, oh thank you very much. Could you run the 71 and the Met Bobo? I like that, a little electric combo there, that's nice. Double heading on all your Pullmans with the 4 and 6 wheelers on the back. Do you know those 4 and 6 wheelers are very, very popular? It's a cool product from Hornby. Afternoon everyone and good luck to the entries, says AZ Rail. Yeah, that's right. And I guess because it's like a final episode special, I should show you that the engines and rolling stock are actually here. They're not just pictures on a screen. I'm not just like downloading pictures of them and saying I've got these to give away. No, I really do. They are here and they're going today. And in fact, I can show you the vessel from which the names will be drawn. Haha. Yep, it is the ludicrous square Santa Express. This has got all the names inside from everyone that's entered. And then during the halftime break, well, it's actually a video clip today. Ooh, that's exciting. I'm going to be adding extra names, anybody that's entered during the stream, and then drawing 4 winners, 3 for the prizes and 1 runner-up, in case one of the main prize winners doesn't respond. And actually last time, in fact for the last couple, some of the main winners didn't actually respond, and the last time I did a giveaway, I think the runner-up ended up with 2 prizes, because anything that doesn't get claimed goes to the runner-up. So yeah, if you're the runner-up, it's not bad news actually. Darian Wilcox, thank you so much. Says keep up the good work, Sam. Rory Stevens, thank you so much. Can I see your favourite diesel double head with your least favourite steam engine? I think we know which one that might be. And whatever stock. All right, Rory, yep, you got it. Jack Ford, thank you very much. Can I see a Hornby Railroad 122? Have I got? Yes, I've got one of those. 122 class pooled mixed freight. Oh, it doesn't normally couple up to stuff, so that's a good idea. See what I mean? Never done that, I don't think, before. And thank you too. Jared SAR, what are your thoughts on smoke units, and would you recommend any? Well, I'm not really qualified to say because the only smoke units I've had are the old Hornby ones, which leak everywhere, so I wouldn't recommend those. And the Bachmann sort of American type ones that come on their split chassis locos, they actually work pretty well, but I wouldn't recommend them on anything modern because I don't think you can buy them on their own. But yeah, the like modern sleuth ones or whatever, they do look really, really good. Pep Productions, could you run our Lord and Saviour, the Johnson 1P, just by itself? All right, Pep. He's obviously got very strong feelings for the Johnson 1P, but yes, absolutely, no problem at all. Right, well, as much as I enjoy waffling, I'm not sure if anyone else does, but I think we ought to move on and actually run something now. So we've got the first round of requests. On the outside line, we have one from Matthew. I'm going to butcher this name and it's embarrassing. I apologise in advance. It's Matthew Schnowski. Maybe I should just resort to spelling people's names because then you can't say it's incorrect. Then we have on the middle line, oh yeah, I need to actually say what he requested. It is the Class 45, is that right? Yes, with the AliExpress wagons, so I'm guessing you mean those. They're brilliant wagons, by the way, I love them. Then on the middle line, we have a 2020 Vision who wanted, no, Ros Reedman, sorry. I'm reading the next lot, that was too soon. Yeah, Ros Reedman who wanted a Great Western Loco, so I've gone with one of the nicest looking ones, the Hall Class in Great Western Green with 5 egg vans. Just 5, not 4, not 6. Just 5, so that's okay, yeah, we can do that. And then on the inside line we have E350TB who made a good choice. We've got the GT3 with the maroon Mark 1s, and the GT3 is actually in a couple of requests today, so yeah, that's going to be running quite a bit for us. Anyway, the 45 Peak, I said when that got requested last episode that I wasn't sure whether it was going to work very well because it had started like cutting out and jumping. Well, it's been serviced since it was doing that by my good self, and look at it, it's super smooth now, so that is a good job well done. I think I might have been running something in or something after I serviced it, so I can't remember why, but I couldn't test it at the time. I can't remember why now. So yeah, this was like the first test of it. But it is okay, as you can see, so that's good. And of course it's a great hauler, so it'll take anything you throw at it, really. Jane London, thank you so much. Can you run a 9F with the Stephenson's rocket coaches and the Queen Mary brake? I can try, Jane, but the Stephenson's rocket coaches don't have standard couplings, so I might have to just push it along a bit with the 9F. That might be a bit rubbish, mightn't it? But never mind. And then we've got Joseph Kyle Larson 5. Thank you so much, Joseph. Who says, I have a Bachmann train. Ah, nice. Which one do you have? Do share. That sounds really good. Nice. Right, let's follow some of these around, shall we? Let's have a look behind the bookcase. Hello. Yes, I think this might be the last stream with this camera. I think I'm going to swap this camera for the GoPro next series and probably put it somewhere else, because this bird's nest of wires is not a nice thing to look at, I understand. William Babcock, thank you very much. The Bachmann A1 with Pullmans. Now that is a somewhat unusual request. The Bachmann A1 is very, very rarely requested, maybe even never. People ask for the Hornby ones quite a lot, but not so much the Bachmann ones. But yes, that would be a pleasure, William, of course. And then Jane London is a member for 12 months. Blimey, that's a long time. Chief Mechanical Engineer, thank you so much. Okay, run the 5 brake cars instead of the coaches. Okay, yep. That is not a problem, we can do that. I'm making a hash of choosing the right cameras today, aren't I? Oh look, that's a spoiler for later on. We've got a certain flying kipper train. Lovely. These are great requests. I love seeing the GT3 run myself. I think they're all good. And there's something pretty special about the Peak there, I reckon. I did say, I think, during the review that it was my favourite diesel. I don't think I've had a better diesel come along than that. I mean, there are better models, but in terms of my actual favourite class, I think it would still be that. Yeah, maybe that's strange. No, actually, I don't think that is too strange. I think people do quite like the Peak. It's quite a popular engine, isn't it? Oh, that's running so nicely. Yeah. I don't know why it got bad in the first place, though, because I've very thoroughly serviced it when I first got it. I don't know, maybe it draws a lot of current and the wheels got dirty. It could have been that, but I don't know. Right, let's pull these wagons off. In fact, I better go and see who Bullman was calling for there, because there's something weird going on with Super Chats today. The Duke of Rawsome. Hey Sam, could you please run the J70 with a rake of open wagons and a brake? Vans of your choice. Yes. Thank you very much, Duke. That is appreciated. And look, you caused me to miss the GT3, one of my favourites. Never mind. Yeah, there's something odd going on with the Super Chats. When I click see all Super Chats, the button does nothing. It's like the most frustrating thing possible. And I've reported it to YouTube and stuff, but nothing, it's still not working basically. So I've got to try and catch the Super Chats as they come in. I'm sure they'll fix it. So for the, you know, by the time I do the spillover video with all the requests in it, I'm expecting to have access to the Super Chats again. But yeah, so if I do sort of stop mid-sentence to read a Super Chat today, I apologise, but I think it's better than missing somebody out. Right, well, thank you for those requests, people. We'll leave the GT3 and the whole class on the tray. In fact, I might be able to reuse those two in the next round. Yeah, I think people have asked for them, actually. Well, they have the GT3, but, you know, whatever. Right, how's everybody doing? Everybody okay? Enjoy those? Oh, Samuel Thompson's got a birthday on the 24th. Well, happy birthday for them. Please play the birthday song. Yep, if you want a Super Chat, I will do it. I mean, I'm not bluffing. I will do it. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Let's see. The AliExpress Lima with some, yeah, Gustav Hegg wants to see that. Yeah, you're welcome to request that. I don't think that might have got requested after I reviewed it, but otherwise I've not really run that much since. Adam Rusted is here. Hello Adam, hope you're okay. Ben Forster is there as well. CD Mainline, nice to see you. Vladimir 12, what is RON? That's a strange currency, but thank you very much. That's a new journey for me. I don't think I've seen that before. Right, we have rspike462. Would you ever consider I almost said ruining a Pendolino train pack, but reviewing one? Yes, I would like to. That is something I've never tried before, and there's not that many British models I haven't tried before, so yes, I would definitely consider it one day. Vlad Capetti, thank you so much. Could you run a rail tour with the Bachmann BR Hall class? Alright, so that's not the one that I've left out. Darn. With 7 cream and chocolate coaches and a class 25. So that's like a classic rail tour preservation express type thing. Love it. Yeah, we'll do that. How long does the stream go for? Says Victoria Train Vlogs. Man, you want all the details on the streams. It's usually about an hour. So, well, my local time, it will be about 45 more minutes, something like that. Sam, do you like pizza? Says Milky Potatoes. Yes, I love pizza. A lot more than I like milky potatoes as well. I'm sorry to say that about you. It's nothing personal. It's just personal taste. I'll definitely choose pizza. Anyway, Wellworth Productions. Hello. TWA 1945 Studios. Hello. Davey Martins just says James. Okay, maybe he wants to see James. I don't know. Trains and more random stuff is here as well. Oh, Stig458 wants to see the Trying Flying Scotsman. Do you know what? That does get requested once in a while. I might even be running that today. I'm not sure. Yeah, people do still like the Trying locos. Me too. I mean, they don't give you any jip, do they? They're very trouble-free, which is something that you can't say for a lot of locos. So, yeah, I think that's why people like them. Daniel Pulley, thank you very much. Could you run Tangmere with a long train of box vans, as Tangmere is actually the village next door for which she was named? Oh, so you live near Tangmere. That's cool. Very nice, Daniel. I don't think I've been there before, but that's a good reason to run it, I think. And then we have the Zelda fan 57. Hello again from Australia. Unless you mean Austria, I don't know. AUS. It's usually Australia, isn't it? I recently bought a Hornby Commonwealth of Australia. It's going to be Australia. A4 from 2007 no less. It's actually a good runner. Yeah. My A4s from around that era are really, really good runners, much better than anything produced more recently. So I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if yours was a good runner. Black Star, do you know anything about Lilliput model trains? I recently bought a German BR42 in HO scale a couple of weekends ago. Also bought myself a Hornby J50. Nice, I hope you like those. I've reviewed one Lilliput loco. It was a tiny little, let me show it to you. It's a fascinating little object. I seem to remember it had a ridiculously high price tag. The RRP was about the same as a British diesel, a huge one. But here it is, let me show it up close. I think I paid about 60, 70 quid for it, maybe even less. It might have been 50 odd, which is obviously a lot more like it. But yeah, right there, that is the only experience I have of Lilliput. And it's good though, mechanically it's decent and everything. Just ain't worth like hundreds of pounds for some reason. I don't know. Right, we've got, wow, look at this, Duke of Rawson member for 29 months. What does that mean? You haven't paid for 29 months, have you? I might not be here in 29 months. No, that must mean that that's how long he's been here. I don't know. Thanks for getting me back into the hobby. Planning on running some trains myself later today. Oh, nice. You'll have to let us know what you're running. And then we've got William Town, seen my request. Yes, I saw your request. I believe I wrote it down. That was for the Merchant Navy, a luggage van, and some Pullmans. So yes, I did. I saw it. Unless you've made another one, in which case, don't worry. I'm expecting to get access to them again soon. Right. Oh, I better put my Lilliput loco somewhere safe. I don't want to smash it with my iPad. That would not be good. Okay, so there are quite a lot of requests left over from last episode. Quite a lot of really good ones, actually. So here they come now. Hope you really like them. So the first one comes from Mayo Hosco, who wanted to see a double header between the BR Green Mallard and the Helgen Tango, but unfortunately my BR Green Mallard is DCC fitted, so I can't really mix that with a DC loco like the Tango. So I've gone with the BR Blue Mallard. Well, it's not Mallard, it's an A4. Hopefully that's okay. With 10 ocean wagons, with old loco parts in the wagons, which I thought was a very interesting idea. So I have done that, as you can see, and there is an LNER brake at the back, as Mayo requested. So thank you very much, Mayo. Then we have Sparky129's request to see the LMS 10,000 with unusually Great Western coaches. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. And a tender engine banking. So of course I've gone with one of the best ones. We've gone for the J15 from Hornby there, which is lovely. And then this is a fairly simple one. Mega Train Lover very simply wanted to see the class 416, which I've done. So yeah, that's a Bachmann EMU, fairly newly reviewed, did that one a few weeks ago. Yeah, seems to be running very nicely there on the inside line. So thank you very, very much, Mega Train Lover, Mayo Hosco and Sparky129. Appreciate the support very, very much. So next up we have a very, very interesting pair, and this is a request from Stephen Batt. Thank you very much, Stephen Batt, who wanted to see the GT3 and the Mogul, the Great Western one, double head with some egg vans and a Great Western brake. So here we go, let the derailing commence on those egg vans. Trying to think what the connection was between the two locos. The only thing I can think of is the fact that their tenders are sort of plug and play, push together type. Not many other locos are, but yeah, Stephen, thank you for that. Then we have Vlad Copetti with a lovely idea here to see a rail tour with a Battle of Britain loco, chocolate and cream coaches, and a Class 47 at the back. So yeah, classic rail tour formation there. Absolutely love that. And then we have an idea from Peb Productions. Thank you very much for that one, Peb Productions, who wanted to see the Hornby J50 with the Hornby D16 with a mixed train, so that is coaches and wagons. And actually, they look gorgeous. I've matched the livery, so I've gone with LNER black with both of those. Yeah, looks really, really super, does that. So Stephen, Vlad Copetti and Peb Productions, thank you very, very much. Up next we have yet another derailment express, courtesy of Helgen, Dapol, and of course my railway's favourite man, William Babcock. So it is the Tango, the Class 17, both railguns. I've only had to put one on there because the other one doesn't have exchangeable couplings, unfortunately. 7 egg vans and Bullman as well on the outside line. So as expected, this did not end very well. This is at 50% speed, by the way. It's just that Class 17 is so utterly useless. Not only is it going slowly, it's holding the Tango back. Look at that, the Tango's trying to shove it forwards. Its front ponies popped off in doing so. Yeah, Helgen never cease to amaze me with the terribility of their models. But thank you nonetheless, William Babcock, for the very, very amusing requests. No doubt people enjoy seeing this sort of thing. Then, a slightly more normal request comes on the middle line from Michael Cohen, who wanted to see the Flying Scotsman in BR Green, which means my older Triang one, hopefully that's okay, with a mix of coaches and the Class 47 at the back. Michael saw the real thing, so he said in his message. So hopefully this looks a little bit like it, although presumably there would have been slightly different coaches, well, almost certainly. But yeah, thank you, Michael Cohen, for that request. And then we have a lovely one from Callum Dine, who wanted to see the J13 with some clerestory coaches. Now, for some reason, I had a bit of a brain poop when he requested that. I thought, oh, do I have a J13? Yeah, I just forgot the name of this class, unfortunately. But yeah, that is a J13. And those are clerestory coaches, so I have been able to do that one. So, to William Babcock, Michael Cohen, Callum Dine, thank you so, so much. Lots more requests to come later on, but for now, let's go back live. There you go then, so if you enjoy derailments and stuff, hopefully you got your little kick off that. Right, how's everybody doing? Any particular favourites from there? I did cast my eye over that just as we were going through. I saw some comments. Terence Priestley sent in a super chat during it, so thank you so much, Terence. Travis Van Orman was very excited to see Toad, which is good to hear. Davey Martins is still calling for James, so I don't know if I don't think James is coming up today. Sorry about that, apologies. Jaden Lagarce is a silly word. Jaden, be sensible. I'll have to unleash the crazy head teacher inside me or something. I'm kidding, I won't do that. Let's see, about an hour ago I bought 2 BR Great Western coaches. Hey, that'll look nice, little sort of branch line type thing. Yeah, that sounds really good, hope you enjoy those. Did you see my question, says James? Oh yeah, James was offering to send me some 3D printed stuff to review. Well, I tell you what, James, rather than you trying to send something to me, you could send me the files maybe. and I could print them on my printer, and yeah, if they look like they'll work all right, maybe I'll do a video on them, maybe. You feel free to send them, James, and I'll take a look. I love me some derailing James. James? Says Joseph Grice. We've got James on the brain today, haven't we? Yes, a lot of people do seem to, and they certainly choose the trains that derail the most, that's for sure. Spike462, thank you very much. Would it be possible to see the Scotsman and the GT3 doubleheader mixture of LNER teak coaches and some cloistries? Yes, that would be possible, and it's going to happen too, because you did a super chat for it, so thank you so much. Yeah, that's fine. Leon RW, right, I see, so it is starting to show how many months people have been a member for. That's cool. So Leon RW, 16 months. Wow, a new function. Really like your video, Sam. Enjoying being a moderator. Oh, that's all right, Leon, and thank you so much for being a mod. I appreciate it. Redversby, thank you so much for that. When are you going to get the Rapido 16XX, says Adam? I will definitely have to look into that. I think, is that the model rail one? They did get in touch with me and asked me to review it, but it didn't happen in the end. Yeah, I will. I did say, you know, I'll buy one and do a review. They offered to send me one, I think, if that is the same. And I was like, no, I'd rather buy it just because that's my style. But I didn't in the end. It was a bit expensive. But I might do. Yeah, I might do. In fact, if Wally hadn't been cancelled, I might have bought one from there. But now that it is, I don't know. Model rail, get in touch. No, not really. I'll see if I can buy one. Sam never notices me in ordinary chat, says Kelly Ashford Trains. And in reading it out, I have proved that incorrect. I have noticed you, Kelly. Don't worry. It's just like, I don't know, Kelly's just like your bedside lamp. You know, she's just always there. And you're glad to have it, because it would be pretty dark and miserable without it. But it's not something that you always sort of take notice of. And that is wrong, Kelly. That was wrong of me. I'm sorry. Right, Marcus, YouTube Gamineer. I like that word, Gamineer. Could you have an E2 pull 2 four-wheeled coaches? Yes, Marcus, you want to send the full £5 for the request? I will be glad to do that. And the Zelda Fan 57 asks, any plans for Japanese trains? That is something I get asked a lot. I'm surprised by how many people want to see Japanese trains. But yeah, sure, why not? If you've got any recommendations, they seem to do a lot of N-gauge, don't they? Is that because Japanese people live in small houses and prefer N-gauge? I don't know. But maybe that would be a good reason to start N-gauge. I don't know. Oh, couplings are finished. We'll have to have a look. Any new locos? Shh. How rude was that? Shh. It doesn't realise what it means when I'm live streaming. No one can make noises up here. Anyway, Mark7188, any new locos for the O-gauge? No. No. I did see an update on the Dapol 66, which looks really good, so I might get one of those when the time comes, but not right now. No, I will do though. I'll have a look. And Vladimir12, could you run one of the LNER A4s versus one of the LMS Coronations? Yeah, that sounds cool. Thank you very much. Right, we'll move on then in just a second, but let me show you, well, let's inspect the first coupling, shall I? See if it's going to be any good. You have to test them, because if they're too close to the running plate, they won't fit together properly. So let's see. So let's pull one of these off. Oh, okay, so it was pretty well stuck down, which is a good sign. Okay, so I want one coupling. Just pull the bits of rubbish plastic off it, and one hook. Now where's my bin? I'll just throw the rubbish away. And this is how they come off the printer. Let's have a look. Can we get it in shot? Yes. Okay, so there's a bit of plastic on that, so I'll just pull that off. And then if they've worked properly, and I think that one has, this should go on here. And if it's worked very properly, it won't be a Helgen-like coupling, and the hook won't get stuck. What do you reckon? Do you think it's going to stick? Let's see. Let it go. Hey! There you go. Thus proving it is not too difficult to make couplings that actually work. And then I can put that into anything I want. Any loco, any wagon should fit. So there you go. And I'll leave that there because I'll have to evaluate the rest of them later on. I'm guessing you don't want to see me do that right now. Instead, let's run some actual trains then. So now we have, oh hang on, I did it wrong earlier on. When I said Matthew Skoronowski's name, I actually meant Daniel Pulley. I read the wrong one, so huge shout out to Daniel Pulley. The class 45 with the AliExpress wagons was actually for you, apologies. Now Matthew, sure, damn, my mistake means I've got to say it again. Shuranowski wanted to see the D-Class, the P-Class, Pullmans and four-wheelers. So we'll see how this is. The D-Class is running a bit laboured, so yeah, how that's going to sort of interface with the P-Class, I don't know, but we'll find out. Then A2020 Vision wants to see as many restaurant cars as possible. So I've got my whole class on there because he didn't specify a loco with 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 restaurant coaches is all I've got, so that is as many as possible. If I've got any more that I've forgotten about, I apologise, but I think that's them all. And then, yeah, the GT3 is popular today. This is from, well, this request comes from Luis Buscarino, who wants to see the GT3 and my choice of coaches, and his grandson also wanted this as well. So this is for Luis and his grandson. Okay, let's do this then. Let's see how these two are. Hopefully they will work all right together. Ooh, P-Class is pushing the D-Class a little bit. The D-Class is speeding up and slowing down quite erratically. Hopefully that will get better as it warms up. Not impressive. Then we've got the whole class with its restaurant train. A bit of a motley assortment of coaches these, so hopefully they'll actually work together properly. And then, oh, wrong way, GT3. Gran Turismos. And I think something might have gone wrong with the double header. And indeed the GT3, but let's have a look at the double header. Is that okay? It looks like the P-Class might have upset itself, and there goes the GT3. No, I think this is all right. It's just a bit laboured, isn't it? Right, let's back up the GT3. How has it left its coaches behind? I don't know. Back it up. Let's go back. A bit faster. You'll see it go past again. Oh, there you go. You've got the hall behaving itself. I'm hoping the D-Class train will be okay once it's warmed up. It's just yeah, a bit of a nuisance, that one. And then we have the Monster of Monsters. Hey Sam, sorry I'm a bit late. It's alright, no need to be sorry. Thank you for the support. A2020 Vision, I'll call it the dining hall train. Hey, that was clever. I wouldn't have thought of that one. I like it. Okay, come on now, Mr. GT3. I want to make sure your couplings go together. Maybe I'll have to give the GT3 one of my new couplings. Because they do work. Right, take 2. Are they going to get left behind again? No. Looks good. Phew. Everything in harmony. How are these two doing? Yeah, the P-Class is going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. The D-Class is very slow. Yeah. It's a bit worrying that. The D-Class wasn't that slow when it was new. That's terrible really, isn't it? 200 quid. And I've had quite a few people saying that actually, motor issues. I've had quite a few comments about it and the D-Class. I'm not surprised, to be honest. I mean, the Terrier was exactly the same, like exactly the same. But never mind. GT3 though, just as good as when it was bought. Still great. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's exactly as it should be. It's the bare minimum. But it's still reassuring to know that some new locos are actually decent, isn't it? Alright, let's have a look at the Restaurant Express, shall we? Or the, what was it, the Dining Hall Express. That's brilliant. Oh, Cookie is here. This is the Cookie's first Sam's Trains live stream. That is awesome. Welcome. Welcome to Sam's Trains Live. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're not too put off by all the awful jokes and the poor derailments and stuff. Do a Pullman train, says My Railway Channel. Well, we kind of, yeah, I think we have got a Pullman train coming up later on. Although I think I already sort of did one, didn't I? Maybe. I don't know. Look at that. It's gorgeous. It's a good looking hall class, that. I'm not a fan of the mechanisms, but they do look good. And they do run sort of well. Not the greatest, but yeah, if they're just going at a reasonable speed, not too bad. E350, sorry, I'm late, overslept, and Nightmare's going to have Wool Rider and Teaks. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, E350. Do you want to, are your nightmares like too vile to share on the live stream, or do you want to see if we can handle them? I'd be interested. Do you have like train nightmares? I don't, unfortunately. Like, just loads of steam trains getting scrapped and stuff. That would be a nightmare, wouldn't it? Right, I'm missing the rest. Oh, it's alright, they've come out from behind the bookcase, you'll see them. GT3, bottom left. There it is. And, well, at least the SECR doubleheader hasn't derailed or anything. I thought it was going to, and I saw how slow the D was going. It's not really sped up though, has it? It's not warmed up much. It's not the fastest in the world, so maybe it is a bit slower than the P-Class normally, but they are at 50% there. That does look a bit slow for 50%, let's show you. Yeah, wasn't that slow on 50% before, was it, the D-Class? Yes, I don't know. I'm at the point where I'm a bit tired of like taking locos apart to find out why they're running so slowly. I don't know. I might do it. It's a nice enough engine. Might be better just to send it back. I don't know. But there we are. We'll give it some rest now. Maybe a good night's sleep is what it needs. Right. Oh, Maryland Midland Productions wants to see their Peckett. I guess it may be Peckett. Running backwards with 2 small wagons. Oh, okay, that sounds good. Yeah, you want to send the $5 or whatever? Well, it'd be like 6 or 7 to get the equivalent. Yep, I will gladly do that. Okay, so I'm about to reveal what you guys voted as your most favourite railway in all the world. But first of all, I thought it might be pretty cool to actually show you one of my favourite railways. I've not been able to visit many railways during the pandemic and such, so I thought I might as well film the one I did visit. Let's see, what else have I got to say? Oh yeah, and the giveaway entries will close during this videotape, so get them in if you haven't already. Right, let's see, which one do I need to press? Oh, it's that one. Right, here we go. It is my little trip to, let me figure out where it was, the Dartmouth Steam Railway. There it is, here it comes. Hello there everybody, Sam's Trains here. Welcome back to the railway, and welcome back, at last, to the Dartmouth Steam Railway. This is another railway that I've been able to visit now that the restrictions have been lifted. Now, I know this doesn't much look like a steam loco, but I promise it is. Not really. No, I just think this is about to go. The level crossing is just shut, so we'll start with this if possible, and then we'll go and find some steam trains. I think I might have spotted one already, but no, we'll focus on this for now. I was tricked. Anyway, sorry if you like Modern Image, but I've been standing here like a pillock for a bit too long, so let's go and find the steamers. Well, here's a pretty good start. We've got 5526, nice Great Western Prairie. Quite a common sight around here anyway, once upon a time. Lovely quiet platform. This is at Painton End. I usually start up at the other end, don't I? Yeah, about half an hour before the next departure, so it's pretty quiet. It looks like the cafe's pretty much shut, so that's a shame. Right, let's find out what we've got today. Let's go in bunker or tender first. That's Goliath, lovely. Oh, it's a 280. Nice. 5200 then. Yeah. Okay, well I better go and get on. Get a seat. And if you want to, you can join me. Forgotten his lunch. Well, it's better than just watching, I don't know, The Break or something, isn't it? Yeah, it's lovely to get back to real railways again. It's the second one I've been to since the lockdown. The first one was the Battlefield line, but that was very different because it was just totally empty. This actually had other people there, so I wasn't quite as brave with the filming. Yeah, it was good. That's the main thing. It was good to go there. We also had super chats during that from WCGM Radio by Christian Mann. Maybe in a future video I like to request a farmer's market train. Now that is cool, never done that before. Livestock, fruits, vegetables, you get the idea. Yeah, that would be awesome, I'll totally do that. Maryland Midland Productions. The green oh, you want the green 040, okay. Well, I don't have like ways of specifically entering people for specific things, but you never know, you might win that. So there's a chance, isn't there? And then Stuart Aaron, love the stream and the real steam locomotives at the museum. Yes, me too. It was great to go there again. It's been a little while since I last went. It's changed quite a lot. I think the 460, well, the manor that they had, was it manor? Might have been a hall. I think that's the boiler ticket's gone on that. So yeah, they've changed over locos. I've never seen the 52XX run there before, so that's pretty cool. And then we've got Charlie Flockhart. Can you do an Atlantic and a mix of pre-grouping coaches? Absolutely, Charlie. That is a very good idea. I'll certainly do that. And there will be a proper video, by the way, of the little trip that you've just seen coming out on the channel. It's going to be in better quality. It'll be 60 frames per second. The usual high quality. There's more footage of the Dartmouth Steam Railway that I didn't just show, and there's also some footage of the UK's only steam-driven paddle steamer boat. So that's pretty cool as well. I got some actual shots of the engine working and stuff. It's cool. So if you just like steam engines, not necessarily just trains, then keep an eye out for that video, because that was fun as well. Right, where's my paper? I've left my paper over here. Right, so people have been emailing me to tell me what their favourite real railways in the world are. Mine, incidentally, I don't think it would be the Dartmouth Steam Railway. I think mine would be the South Devon Railway, which is just not too far away from there. But they're all nice, to be honest. And yeah, here are the results. So, if I can find them. Okay, so yeah, I've been taking a tally of every railway mentioned in your emails. and I've narrowed it down to 40 different favourites from around the world. So anything that had more than one vote, I think I've noted down, and there were 40 that had more than one vote. So that just shows how many favourites there are out there. And here are some of the here are some examples, and there's some strange ones. So we've got the Isle of Wight Steam Railway. I hear quite a lot about that, so apparently that's nice. The Hob and Singen Railway in Germany. That one sounds good. You won't believe this one. The New York subway is apparently very well liked. I didn't realise anybody liked the New York subway, but apparently people do, so that's cool. The Puffing Billy Railway. Has anybody heard of that one? I haven't, but it sounds good. The Union Pacific. Sorry, I'm not allergic to the Union Pacific. I just like swallowed something. Yeah, I do know the Union Pacific. The Zigzag Railway. That's another one that I've not heard of. But there is a winner, of course, and it's not out there in the world. Well, it is. It's on Earth, but it's not, you know, miles away. It is here in the UK, and it had the most votes of any railway mentioned, and it was. Has anyone guessed it? A lot of people saying the Severn Valley, but I have seen the correct guess in there. It is the Bluebell Railway, so that got the most votes. And yes, the Bluebell pops up all the time in comments. People always email me and say, you know, I saw XYZ at the Bluebell. Have you ever been? I've never been, but apparently it's really good, and I will have to go. There's no doubt about it, I'll have to go. Second place was the Southern Railway. I didn't specify that it had to be a railway that kind of still exists. So a lot of people chose that. It is my favourite, actually, the Southern, so I don't know if that has influenced things, maybe. And there are quite a few runners-up, so these all got a lot of votes as well. So the East Lancashire Railway, that got a lot of votes. The Dean Forest, that did as well. The Great Western, a lot of people like the Great Western. The Great Central, the GCR, and also Midhants as well. And I think the Watercress line got quite a few votes as well. So yeah, most of the favourites were in England, well, in the UK. So that's pretty interesting. Okay, so what is your favourite? Did we get it right? Are you surprised at the result? Does anyone else love the New York subway? I want to see if there are any comments about that. I think that's really... I did laugh when I read that one. Not that I'm laughing at people's favourite railways. I didn't just ask the question so that I could laugh at the answers, honestly. The Bluebell, yeah, a lot of people saying the Bluebell. The Bluebell was very, very popular in the emails. I don't know how, I can't remember how many votes it got, but it was a lot. Yeah, a lot of people, okay, people seem to agree then that the Bluebell's pretty good. If not your favourite, you'd at least agree that it's pretty good. I know it's good. I've never been, but I've heard enough people speak highly of it so that I know it's good. Shine Ortiz, thank you very, very much. Hey Sam, Shine here. Nice to see you, Shine. My model train request is the Bachmann Henry pulling some Pullman coaches. That is a classic, Shine, and we will definitely be doing that. Mark7188, I guess these are your favourites. The Bluebell, Watercress Line, and Tallylin Railway. It's a Welsh word, you know I'm going to trip over that. Harry Chapman, okay. Harry Chapman is paying to force this opinion onto us. Apparently the North Yorkshire Moors Railway is the best. It is very nice. I have been on that one. Not for a lot of years, but yes, I do know that one's very nice. So thank you for sharing that, Harry, and thank you for the support. Right, let's do some more requests then, and then I will reveal who has won the trains that I'm giving away. Come on, that's why we're all here. Okay. So the next one is from Jonathan Kent, who wanted to see Henry with the flying kipper and then duck banking at the back of the train. And actually every wagon on here is a fish wagon, so it's very much a flying kipper. Not sure about this one as for derailing, because banker's a bit dangerous in model form. It's very rare that you can perfectly match the speed of two locos, but we'll try. We'll see what happens. Then we have Harry Chapman. Oh, speaking of Harry Chapman, that's pretty good timing. We have the BT well tank with some Hornby generic coaches. I'm guessing you mean these pre-grouping coaches. They make sense for the BT, so hopefully that's right. And then Mark7188, also Talk of the Devil, wanted to see my favourite steam loco hauling anything I like. So yeah, it's a bit boring, I know, but I have gone for the Merchant Navy class, the new Hornby one, absolutely incredible runner, with some Pullmans, because I do think it looks best with those. So, the Flying Kipper, a bit worried about this one. Maybe that's not justified, we will see. Please don't let me down, Bachmann engines. And then we've got the BT, hauling backwards, did I mention that? Yeah, that was specified. And then the Merchant Navy. Right, let's see. Run my little engines. E350TB, thank you very much. Did the London Underground get any votes? Love the old trains on the Bakerloo. I don't think it did. I don't remember. It's a little while since I did the tally, like last week or so. I don't think the London Underground, nobody likes the London Underground then, obviously. But I don't think the New York subway got many. I think it got 2. Ooh, we've got a wire getting a bit close down there, better fix that. That shouldn't have been in the way. Whoops. There you go. But yeah, I was very, very surprised to know that the New York subway was chosen. Yeah, it's crazy. Paul Bowman, thank you very much. Stig458, yes, I have seen the Flying Scotsman in person. I think it might have been during its overhaul though, so it might not have been in one piece. But yes, I have seen it. Oh, I heard a funny noise. Is everything okay? Yeah, I think everything is okay. Is that famous last words there? Oh, maybe. Yeah, something doesn't sound good. Is it back here? Is that wire in the way again? I don't know. No, I think we're good. The Flying Kipper's okay. That was the worrying one, and that does seem alright, so yeah. no need to worry about that one. Look at that. It's going at quite a speed as well. Yes, that fish is going to be dizzy. Dizzy fish. A dizzy fish train. Right. Well, the BT's a bit of a slow girl, so we'll stop her before she has another lap. Lovely idea though, they do look nice together. I suppose that would look even better with some of the green Southern coaches. You know, the generic ones, little four-wheelers. I'll have to get some of the Hattons ones, I reckon. I mean, Hornbys are more expensive, I think. Are they more expensive? I haven't actually checked, but I'm assuming they are, because they've put the prices up, which I think would make them now more expensive than the Hattons ones, or possibly more like the same price. So, you know, assuming the Hattons ones are actually going to be good quality and stuff when they come out, there's no reason to buy the Hornby ones. Unless there's there's something about the Hornby ones that you happen to like, stylistically speaking. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with the Hornby ones. Mine are good. They look fine. They work as they should. So, yeah, I'm not saying anything nasty about them. But yeah, I do think the Hattons ones are going to be better. But I could be proved wrong. Now, I won't stand by that until I've actually bought some and got them and reviewed them and found out. Anyway, I digress. Let's do the giveaway then. So during the Dartmouth Steam segment, I put the extra names into the tin. So I'm going to give them a shake just to make sure they're all mixed in properly, and then we'll draw the first winner. So let's say we'll start with the first prize, which will be this, the J50. So who has won the J50? And stay tuned for instructions, by the way, on what to do, because I don't know, the last time actually a couple of people didn't claim the prize, which is crazy. So claim it, it's free, it doesn't cost you anything. I pay the postage. All you got to do is send me an email. Unless people don't want to give me their address. Maybe that was it. Maybe they think I'm going to, like, I don't know, send them nasty things in the post instead. I promise I won't. You'll just get the engine and that will be it. Okay, so the J50 winner is Pornyard Gamer. There we go. So stay tuned, Pornyard Gamer, and well done, congratulations. I will give you your instructions on just a second. You won the J50. Put your name with it, just so that I don't get mixed up. Okay, let's put that somewhere safe. Okay, next prize is this, the W4 Peckett. So, no, I won't bother shaking it up again. That's all a bit silly, isn't it? Just do a little shake in the hand. Right, so the Peckett winner, let's see. The Gaming Perio. There's a lot of gaming related usernames, but there you go. The Gaming Perio. Congratulations, you have won the Hornby Peckett. Again, stand by. There will be instructions coming. All right, congratulations. Thank you for entering. And then third prize is this, the lovely Midland Railway Brakevan from Bachmann. Let's find out where this is going. The fun part is finding out where they're going in the world. Can't really share that with you, I suppose. I could tell you the countries next time if I remember, but obviously to put someone's address on here would be ludicrously dangerous. And then we have Bachmann XL. Let's show you that name. There you go. So there you go. Hopefully you can see that. So you have won the Midland Railway Brakevan. And then finally, the runner-up, who will win any prizes that aren't claimed. So in theory you could win the whole lot if they're not claimed by Wednesday. And that almost happened last time. I think the last runner-up got 2 of the 3 prizes. It's crazy, I don't know. If I was entered for a competition, I would definitely be glued to it to find out. But the runner-up is Harris Bolston. So if you do the same as everybody else, if you follow the instructions that I'm about to give Harris, if the other 2 aren't claimed by the time limit, then you will get them. So congratulations to you. There's a good chance you will win something. So let me read you the instructions. All right, so what you got to do is, I'll read this precisely just so that I've actually given the right info. So you must contact me before Wednesday, that's the deadline. So if you do it after Wednesday, you won't win it. I'll have sent it to the runner-up. So leave a comment below, don't leave it in the chat, actually comment below the video and include the first 5 letters of your email address. That allows me to verify that it's the right person. And then send me an email to samstrains@outlook.com, or just use the email address that you used to enter. If you did that, then I'll know that it's you. And include your address, and that's all you got to do. I will post it to you. If you didn't win, I'm so sorry. I do truly appreciate all of the support. I wish I could have a prize for all of you. And you know, now that I've got the 3D printer, I could find a way to maybe do that at some point. Maybe, no promises. But yeah, I do truly appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for always being here to watch and stuff. Without you all, the channel would not be able to exist. So thank you so much. Okay, and we got some nice congrats in there. You see that we've got some very nice people in this hobby following this channel. In fact, come on, you're all nice. Okay, let's have some more requests then. These are, again, left over from last episode. Hope you enjoyed them. Here they come right at you now. So, we've got yet another Derailment Express. I think this is the... No, this is not the last one. The egg vans still are not done after this, but this is from Fifield Junction, who wanted all of the egg vans, 2 Hornby pocket rockets going HST style at full power. So, yep, the results from that are pretty much exactly as you'd expect them to be. Same as they would be at half power, except just twice as dramatic. So yeah, thank you very much, Fifield, I said with a very glazed smile there. But no, thank you, I appreciate it. Then we have the Zelda Fan 57, who wanted to see the D-Class and the B12 together, because apparently they've been having motor troubles with both of those. Now, that's funny you should say that, because my D-Class has gone to pot. I mean, it's a £200 model, why should it last longer than a couple of months? Yeah, the speed of that is all over the place, very inconsistent. My B12 also had a similar issue, but it turned out it wasn't really the motor. There was just a bad connection or a bad component on the circuit board in the tender. As soon as I hardwired the connections together, the problem went away, so maybe you could try that. But Zelda Fan 57, good luck with your faulty engines. Don't keep the D-Class if it's faulty. Definitely send it back for 200 quid. But thank you for your support. Then we have Tiger Tails Railway Videos, who wanted to see a 57XX pannier tank with a big train of 4-wheeled coaches. So I've put on all of my matching ones. I've got the modern Hornby ones and also the older Hornby sort of Corsa ones. So there we go, Fifield, Zelda Fan 57 and Tiger Tails Railway Videos. Thank you all very, very much. Okay, so this next request is the final HELDAP Derailment Express of the day, hopefully anyway. This comes from Darian Wilco, who wanted to see the Garrett, the Tango, running HST style with the egg vans in between. So there we go, yeah, it's the usual drill. And it actually went a little bit better than expected, funnily enough. I don't know whether it's because there was tension, or more tension than usual, between the wagons, but they did not come off the track at the top of Gordon's Hill. Then we have Jan Meister Picel, who wanted to see the Russian decapod with coaches. Now, I've had to sort of bodge together the Russian decapod with some of my American coaches. Not very realistic. I am thinking about getting some more proper American coaches one day, so that's something to look forward to. But for now, Jan Meister Picel, I hope that's okay for you. And of course, thank you so much for your support. And then we have Sparky129, this is a nice one from Sparky, who wanted to see my favourite diesel with some coaches with a J50 banking. So I've gone for the Peak, which I think is just a beautiful logo, probably my favourite there overall. Some matching coaches, think any BR Blue logo looks good with Pullmans, so that's what she's running. And then we've got the J50 at the back, as requested. So Darian Wilco, Jan Meister Picel, and Sparky129, thank you all so much for those awesome requests. And finally today we have a very interesting and cool request from Peekablob, love that username, who wanted to see the mega military train. So the ROD LMR engine at the front, ambulance coaches, the Warwell with the tank on board, the railgun and a USA tank engine as a banker, which I of course have done. So Peekablob, awesome idea, thank you for that one. Then we have this one. This is from Average British Railways Appreciator, who had just turned 18, so happy birthday again. And you wanted to see Tornado with American coaches. I don't think this is going to work very well because I've got a bit of a coupling compatibility issue, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. So yep, thank you very much, Average British Railways Appreciator, who's turned 18, very nice. And then finally we have Co-Captain Blues Gaming, who wanted the King class with, well, in the blue livery, sorry, yeah, mustn't forget that, with 6 Pullmans, which I have done. So that is fantastic. Thank you very much, everybody, for all of your requests. Let's go back live and carry on with the stream. There you go, love it. A load of cool requests there. And that Merchant Navy, man, that is a very popular logo. I'm glad it's not just me that likes that, because if I was running it all the time and everyone hated it, that would suck, wouldn't it? So yeah, really glad that other people like seeing that. So yeah, we're almost at the end of the stream and therefore at the end of the series. That's kind of sad because I love doing these, but hey, I'm going to be working on lots of other stuff, lots of other videos to bring to you before the next series comes out. So yeah, I ain't going to be just lazing around, don't get me wrong. But let's go on and have the last round of requests. Well, the last round of live requests. Anything that hasn't been done today will get done in that spillover video, so you'll get your request done in a separate video. Hopefully YouTube will fix the super chat list so that I can actually see what people have requested. That would be nice. Please do it, YouTube. But yeah, I will be able to find them eventually, but I apologise if they don't fix it for months or something. But yeah, I will do it as soon as I can. Anyway, we have Jack Ford, who wanted to see, this is a cool one, a single HST car with mixed freight. So I've got some open wagons and the remains of Henry's Flying Kipper. Not sure what happened to Henry, who just disappeared shortly after I took the camera off him. I didn't just take him off the track, honest. And then we have Sideways 66779, who wanted a double header between the D11 and the D17. I don't think unless I've had like a brain poop, I don't think I have a D17, but I've got a D16, so maybe you meant that. Maybe I wrote it down wrong. I can't check, unfortunately. And then we have William Town, who wanted to see the Merchant Navy with the luggage van, which I have got on there, you'll see that in a second, and a Pullman train. So let's get these started. We've got the HST. Oh, we've got to be careful not to make that go too quick. So that's got the high-speed CD motor in it, which is the gift that never stops giving. And we've got the double header there. They're 2 good locos, so hopefully if the speed's matched, they shouldn't derail. And then we've got the Merchant Navy, which is just the greatest gift from God to mankind, in my opinion. I guess maybe some people, maybe church people, would disagree with that, but I don't. So thank you so much, folks, for watching this stream. I will try and, well, let me just double check the super chat list. I'll click see all. In fact, let me show you the issue. Yeah, there's no personal information on here, I don't think. Bear with me. Right. See? That's the list of super chatters. There is the see all button. I press it many times and nothing happens. So I can literally just see the 6 most recent super chats, which is very annoying, YouTube. Why? How is that possible? But the 6 that are there are WCM Radio by Christian Man, thank you to you. Paul Bowman, thank you to you. E350TB, a huge thank you to you. Harry Chapman, I didn't just mean to give E350 a huge thank you and not anybody else, by the way. A huge thank you to everyone. Harry Chapman, Shine Ortis and Charlie Flockhart. And I'm hoping I did a fairly good job of catching every super chatter that came today, so if I missed you, I'm so sorry, but as soon as I can get access to the whole list, I will read them all and I will be very grateful to you in my heart of hearts. Oh yes, that's right, William. There was a note for William Town's request. I apologise that you've paid another £5 to remind me about it. That wasn't necessary, but thank you, William. Yeah, he's calling this the Series Farewell Tour. So there you go, the Merchant Navy Series Farewell Tour. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this series, folks. The next series will be sometime in November, I expect. I'm going to bring back some old favourites. I think El Cheapo will get his old series back, because that was fun last time. And I think Train Time will be coming back. I might do a special Train Time theme for the next episodes. Yeah, we might do that. Any other ideas for the live streams? Anything, you know, silly, funny, interesting that you think I could do live or pre-record so that I can show it while I'm setting up requests and stuff? Comment them, email them. I really do need ideas all the time. I've never got too many ideas. So yeah, you can think of it, I'll do it if it's possible. And if it's like appropriate. I always have to add that little caveat, don't I? I don't know why. I don't get like millions of super inappropriate suggestions, but I just feel like I should expect them being on YouTube. But no, actually I don't get that many. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Well, thank you for watching, folks. Thank you very, very much for all the support as well. I really could not do any of this without you. So yeah, you're the best and you know that. And it's been fun. Yep, it's been a good summer with lots of live stuff. I don't know how many trains I've run live, hundreds and hundreds probably. It's been a blast. So let's do some final shout outs. KW Train Spotter says bye. Yay Train Time says hi. Look at this. I really just thought nobody liked Train Time and I was just going to retire it quietly, but I guess not. Scrapman eating train sounds good. Maybe that would be good, Jane. Maybe. Don't forget the birthday song. I don't think we got a request for it this time. What a shame. We've had a stream without it. If when I get access to the super chats, it turns out there was one for it, I'll do it in the spillover requests. Blobbers. What about at the end to do blobbers? Is that supposed to say bloopers maybe? If you tell me what blobbers are, I'll do blobbers as well. Alright, I'm off. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Hey folks, thank you all very, very much for tuning in for another episode of Sam's Trains Live. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back with another episode very, very soon, but in the meantime, please enjoy the videos that I'll be posting on my channel till then, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks again for your support, folks, and take care of yourselves.